Okay, so hopefully you've just spent some time making the pickup object the way you want it. Now we're going to make it actually do something. So I'm going to come back to, first of all, our blueprints. That's what we want to sort our mechanics out with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the blueprints for the third person character. Okay, if you haven't accessed this before, it's just got all of this stuff already in it for controlling the character. Okay, we don't need to mess with any of that, so we just need to find a nice kind of blank space here. First thing we're going to do is create a new variable, and that is going to be total coins. Okay, so it's going to hold, remember a variable is like a box that holds like a value, so it's going to hold the total number of coins at any one time. All right, and that's going to be an integer because it's going to be a whole number. Okay, so just add that in, and then we need to add actually a new function. Okay, so come up here to function, and we're going to not call it new function. We're going to call it add coin. All right, so it's the function to sort of add the number up, which is literally just add one each time you add a coin, 1 point. All right, so to drag in the total number of coins, it's going to be set to whatever the value is plus 1 of what this value is. Get the number of coins. Okay, so if you want to get more points, you can add this number up, but I just want 1. That's it, quite nice and simple, so just save that. And then you can close that one down. And what we now need to do is go back to our actual coin again. So in our game assets folder, double click our coin. So not in the viewport this time, we want to go to the event graph. If you've got anything here, like default stuff, just get rid of it. So it's a nice clean slate. And we are going to start with just making sure you've got the actual mesh selected first. So remember ours was just a cube. So then when you right click, you've got the actions at the top here for specifically the cube itself. All right, so when you add an event, and what we want is a collision. Okay, so when our character collides with the box, okay, so add on component begin overlap. All right, so when something begins overlapping the cube, something will happen. Okay, first we want to tell it that it's the third person character that's going to be doing the overlapping, what we want it to interact with, and we want it to do the function to add a coin. All right, so when it overlaps, it's going to do that function that we made, which was add a coin, and then also you want it to destroy actor, which means it will destroy itself. Okay, so the cube and everything, it will disappear when it gets picked up. Okay, just need to link those two together and those two. Okay, so that's all hooked up. Save that. Close it down. Just a quick test. So play that. We run around and boom, we can pick it up. But I don't know how many points I've got. All I know still is how much time is remaining. So we need to edit our HUD to display the amount of points. So if you remember, we come down to back to our blueprints again. Okay, and the HUD that has the timer on is the timer widget, which we can also, if you remember this, we can also add in. I think it's going to tell us how many points we've got. Okay, so what we want, well, first of all, we want actually a horizontal box like we did before to kind of hold these values in. Okay, I want my number of coins to be in the top corner. Anchor it to the middle, remember, so it positions correctly on the screen. And I want, there we are, a couple of text boxes in here, text blocks, so 1, 2. Okay, the first one will just read coins, right? So you might want it to say total coins or something. That's fine. And the other one is going to be the one that actually says how many coins there are. So you could leave it as text block, or you can just put in a number there, 0, 0, 0, whatever. Okay, so it's going to say coins and then the number of coins. All right, which is fine. But now what we need to actually do is link it up so it does something. Okay, so we just save it first. Compile, save. So in our text block, which is the numbers, remember what we did before with these? We bound it to the bit of code that's telling us how many coins there actually are. So over here, you've got the text. We go to bind, got the ones we made before, and I'm going to create a new binding. Okay, so hopefully this is kind of familiar. And what we want to create in here this time is go from here again, cast to third person character. Okay, we want to get player character. Leave that how it is. We want to total coins. Let's go from here. Integer to text. Okay, as we did before. Total number of coins. It's not in the variables here. There's my total coins. Okay, sorry. Just had to pause there because just wanted to sort of work out why that wasn't working. It's just because I just did it the wrong way round. So just delete that one that we just made there. If I go from here and find my total coins, then I do get the get total coins. Obviously, if I went from there, it wouldn't have shown it to me. So sorry about that. We sorted that out now. So then we go from here and turn that to text. And then connect the return values there. All right, so that's all we need. So compile and save that, and close you down. And hopefully, if we now push play, see it says coins, and then 0 in the corner now. If we come over here, boom, we get 1. All right, so let's just put in, go back to our game assets, put in a couple more of these coins. Another one there. That'll do, so push play. So there's a few here now, so if I keep collecting them, 1, 2, 3, then the value goes up. Okay, so we'll leave it there for now. Obviously what we want to do next is just have tell it so that when you get however many of those points that you want, it will display like a screen that says you've won, you've collected all of the points. Okay, so to save that, and we'll carry on next time.